obvious that the population is ever increasing. Farmers will be working to feed 9 billion people by 2050. As we go through our presentation, think about these statistics. 1 in every 7 people will go to bed hungry. By 2035, global demand for energy will increase by 35%. To meet the demands of our population, technology, genetically modified organisms, politics, and trade will all have an input into feeding our demand.
The question is, how do we produce more on less land? The answer is through technology. In 1950, one farmer fed 26 people. Now, one farmer is producing enough to feed over 150 people. Technology has allowed this through bigger and better equipment. Can anyone think of any of the advances that have been made? Okay, different advances have been such as technology in the tractors, bigger combines, better, faster tractors. These have all helped. Companies such as Pioneer are trying to discover different ways to continue the increase of productivity. This is what Pioneer specifically is doing right now. Pioneer has 4,000 researchers. They have over 100 locations in 6 continents. They are hiring 4,000 people in 4 years. They have screened more hybrids in the last 12 months in the last 87 years. Think about all of the other companies, such as Monsanto and Syngenta, that are making these same advances. This is a lot of people working together to achieve a common goal. How can we help the effort? Here's Maddie to talk a little about GMOs.
GMOs are genetically modified organisms, and they are used to increase yields. The world's food production needs to increase 70% by 2050 to meet the growing population demand. We are constantly losing land to urban areas, so we need more food needs to be grown on fewer acres. Some people don't want GMOs because they are seen as not being moral due to the fact that they are changing the genetics of the seeds, but they may be vital to increasing production to feed the growing population.
So, believe it or not, politics is a huge key aspect when it comes to food production. Nebraska produces 40% of their corn crop, and it goes towards ethanol. This is a huge controversy because people ask, there's people in chat who spend $1.26 a week on food. Why doesn't the corn crop go there? Why is it going to ethanol? Is it morally, is it ethically correct? However, the ethanol produces more profit to the farmers. So, it helps fund the production, the machinery. So it's a huge controversy.
As we work from politics, it may be helpful in some ways or not. Politics put barriers up on helping to feed the world. Global food costs are growing at a dangerous levels, reaching record highs, and will stay there for a while. As we look at this, we shouldn't think of us, them, or the other guys. Make sure we think of feeding the world as we. We need to work together to feed this global demand.
As stated by these 4 points, collectively, technology, genetically modified organisms, politics, and trade need to work together to play a critical role in meeting our demands. As our expert, Greg Carpenter, mentioned to us, as he went to put on a banquet in Beatrice, Nebraska, he had leftovers. He took his leftovers and wanted to donate them to the local food bank. He called the food bank and asked if 9 o'clock would be an appropriate time. The food bank did not have any members able to pick up his food. So as we go eat lunch, think about the waste that we will have. It is estimated that half of our food will be wasted. Think about that in your mind, and it is something that we can do as we trade, but we can do it here as people.